Hi, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use C++ to build an array. I'm going to build a standard array, I'm going to populate and print that array, and then I'm going to demonstrate how to pass it into methods. So I've got my basic structure here, and you build an array like you build any data type. Give it a name and data type, and then give it a size. We'll say 5. So numbers is now an array. It has 5 elements in it. You can manually populate this in several ways. Numbers of position 0 equals 15. Numbers position 1, 22, etc. Right? Just fill in the numbers. Like all arrays in most languages, they're zero based. So 0 is the first position, and then 1 is the second, 2, 3, 4. Unlike other languages, C++ will let you go beyond the end of the array. So while this is traditional, you don't go beyond the end of the arrays. C++ will let you do this. Now, sometimes it'll work. Sometimes it won't. So don't do it. All right, so this is one way to fill the array. Another way is like this. Got a comma here. Create a list inside of curly braces. This will populate prices with however many items are here. You see how it says 5 there? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items there. So this is basic creation of an array. You can create an array of any data type in C++ you want. Something that a lot of developers do with C++, they use what's called a pound of find statement. This is a preprocessor statement. And essentially what it does a search and replace throughout your code. So I would created this word size here and make it equal to 5. When the program goes to compile, the preprocessor kicks in and it finds this word size as a typed here and replaces it with 5. It's a cut and paste. What it does, it acts like a constant without having to take up any RAM. This is a C++ thing. All right, so let's print this out. Build a function up here. So we're going to pass this to an array. To do so, put some array there. Now, I like to use the same name as what's being passed in. That drives some people nuts. So doing like array there or a y or something. Notice I don't have to specify size. It'll accept the array of any size and then just simply use it when it passes in. To call this, just pass the array in. And you see I'm doing the cheat method of just prototyping and declaring at the same time. And we'll print it out. Now, if you're going to process array, the most effective and most common way to do it is a for loop. And I'll use my size there again because I know how big my array is. I could have also, I can't do that just yet, but there are alternative ways to do that. I'll show you that in a couple minutes. All right, so now I'm going to print this out. So I'm accessing each element of the array by using a for loop. Oops. The name of the array at position x. So x is 0 to 5. It'll stop at 4. It'll print out the position 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm going to run this. All right, so I ran it, and we see here I get my output that I expected, 15, 33, 22, 11, 77. If you want to fill the array from users, you do the following. You create another function, and you pass it in and you modify it. Now, before I do this, let me show you what happens if you don't initialize your array. So I'm going to take this out. Weird things happen when you don't initialize array in C++. Try that again with the bigger screen. You get random gibberish in memory. Whatever happens to be in those memory positions is what you get back. So if you're getting random numbers, you didn't initialize your array. Other languages will scream at you if you try to use an array that hasn't been initialized. C++ is like, whatever, you know what you're doing. Use the same for loop that you had up above. Prompt them. So give them some type of nice prompt. I'm going to ask for each position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll call it down here before I use it. And boom, they come back. You do not have to pass this by address because arrays are already pointers. They're already locations in memory. Okay, so now you know how to fill it, now how to print it. If you want to do something with the array, say you wanted to add 5 to each element in the array for whatever reason, this is some type of processing. I would imagine you have to do something harder than this, but this is a simple one. So I want to modify my array. I want to add to it. Same for loop. Do whatever processing you need in here. There are ways to do that quicker with lambdas and things, but that's nice and simple. Fill it, call it. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 back. And I do. All right. So you've seen how to create an array. You've seen how to pass an array into a function. You've seen how to modify an array. And you've seen how to fill it 3 ways. All right. This is a good start. Thanks. Good luck.